Hello everybody, welcome back to another licensed casting review. And today we're going over one of my most favorite supercar castings Hot Wheels has ever done, the McLaren Senna. It debuted in 2019, 1 year after its in real life debut in 2018. The car is named after Ayrton Senna, a very famous F1 McLaren driver. And when this car first released, it also was with the what was it, the Forza Horizon 4 game thing on the top, because this was featured. This was of course, the cover car for Forza Horizon 4. It was designed by both Ryu Asada and Alvin Chan. And I have all my McLaren castings, McLaren Senna castings. I don't have all of them. I think I'm missing two. Missing the black one from that 5-pack and the one in the acrylic case. I forget what it's called, but we're going over this one first. But I have most of them, and I'm excited to go over them and share them with you. So let's check them out. Now, for those who know, this casting actually has two different tools. It did debut in mainline, Hot Wheels Exotics. And one thing that not everybody was too happy about at first about this casting were the headlights. Because on main lines, sure, for McLaren, they got the taillights with the McLaren logo in the back. But the headlights didn't receive that much love, and they were pretty flat. And they usually keep them flat for later tampos or detailing, because it's easier to stamp them on flat surfaces. But yeah, this one was just flat. Not everyone was too happy about that, and Ryu Asada kind of picked up on that. So he, 1 year after this released, he took the tool back. This is the first edition, by the way. He retooled it. This is an old tool as well. It still has the flat headlights on it. Can it focus? There we go. Still flat. Nice orange. Still detailed. But you have this one, where you can see the fidelity in the headlights is greatly improved. You can see better shapes. It's not flat. Just so the mainline could have that little more pizzazz, you know what I mean? It's not just flat. Which I really respect him for going back and changing that one little thing. Changing the entire tool, change that. So we all greatly appreciated that. He didn't need to do it whatsoever, and he did it anyway. Now, I do have a lot to go over here. I like this one in yellow and black, but let's go back to the mainline one first, or the first editions rather, and check it out. You got the beginning, of course. You had the headlights, but you have that pattern grille that you can see very well here, as well as the other lights in the sides, which is such a neat detail. You have the McLaren logo top. You have the see-through vents up there, a part of the window piece that go through the roof, or through the that go through the hood like that. You have this is all one plastic piece. Now imagine if they used the different rough texture plastic for the brakes and the windows. It doesn't look like they used that here, or if they did, it wasn't to that much of an extent as they do now. But you even got the windshield wipers, the two seats in there. Even managed to get the brake for the door window, which I just want to point out, it's actually pretty cool how they did that. I bet it wasn't easy doing that. And I just want to point out, not that I care, but it has no side mirrors, but I don't really care about that. It's fine. I mean, you had to do what you had to do to get this casting to work, and if you can't do that, I mean, I get it. He probably tried to and couldn't get it, but going back to let's go with this side. The fenders, rear fenders, that rear vent right there. Maybe that scoop as well. Is that? Yeah, it's also kind of the same texture as the rest of the glass. Going back to that nice, I think this is a V6. I don't want to say anything, but it might be V6. There it is. That's pretty cool. Shame on me, I should have done my research. Call me Lamley, right? Anyways, we got the rear vents on the top over the tires. It looks like it's also part of the window piece, but I can't really see through them, so that's pretty cool. You guys kind of can in the light, but oh, that little part break. Going to the back where the solid metal spoiler is solid metal. And honestly, I kind of dig it. It's not plastic. I don't really care that it's full metal. It's cool. And check out this rear end. Look at the texture in the rear right there. And the diffuser. That is just super cool. Here's the bottom if you want to see it. Wow. Super cool. So let's go over the rest of my Senna castings. This one released right after second edition. This is still the old tool with the flat headlights, as mentioned previously. Looks like has a flat, all black, opaque glass, so you can't actually see through the interior. But honestly, I like it that way. Black and orange looks sick with this kind of a silvery blue PR5s. Nice. You got this one with the new tool. I think this was, what was this, in the quarter mile set, or was it the 500 horsepower? I forget, but it came out one of those before Silver Series was a thing. It's like, you know what I mean. But yeah, I love you can see through the window glass again, but this is nice yellow and black tone on this. This is so nice. Again, all these McLaren castings have or taillight detailing rather. That's something I feel like McLaren wants done on all of their castings. They do it on the 720S, they do it on the Speedtail, but here is the one in white, just nice white clear window glass. Well, obviously they all have clear window glass. Again, detailing on the back. You see Senna right there. Barely see it. There you go. Bottom right. Black 10 spokes. Honestly, I don't. You could put any kind of wheels in this car. I think it would look great. Nice and clean. All these castings are just clean. They have like no crazy decos on them except for like one, and it's not even that crazy. So, I just love all of these. Here's one in I'm gonna say like aqua turquoise color. Black 10 spokes again. Really nice. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments. I'd love to get your opinion. They did make one in Zamac, and I really love the addition with the copper lip on these PR5s. It's a great little. It makes a casting, in my opinion. If it were just flat black, you'd be like, yeah, all right, but this makes it better. Again, Zamac, unpainted. I'm just looking at this with my eyes through the like it's just such a nice casting. It's crazy how this is literally $1. Well, I guess we're getting out of the main lines now because the rest we have are. Well, I guess this was out next, I believe, an ID. I picked this one up at Target. Super excited to have it and add it to my collection. Kind of has the wonky headlight placement, but it's all right. Yeah, this rolls like actually really well, by the way. Love the blue. Yeah. Now this one was part of a 2-pack over here. This has the just the normal 5 spokes on it now. I like the metal flake, kind of dark gray. It's not black. It's kind of a really dark gray, if you can see that, with the orange accents. And you can see on the top, they painted the separation between the body and the actual window pieces. So you can see the brakes with the paint. And it goes all the way back. down to the edge here, which I think is super nice and it really adds some detail to it. But because this was a 2-pack, the way they had them angled in the old packaging, you couldn't see the back. And when I popped this open and looked at the back, it kind of screwed up that the rear tail lights. I don't know what happened, but this side is all right, but this was misplaced down a few millimeters, and like they had some extra red paint on the rear diffuser. I don't know how the heck that happened, but I guess I can just say I wasn't too happy when I opened it and saw it. But hey, it is what it is, I guess. Next up, we have the last two we have are both from Premium. This one was in the Exotic Envy set. This set that is getting worse and worse with every release they make of it. That's just truth, I feel like. I'm just spitting facts here. You got the nice paint break in the windows again to accentuate the panels. A lot. They did it better on this casting than the 2-pack release. That's super nice. And this is I would say it's like a off-white kind of bluish cream, not even cream color, just off-white. I think it's cool, and the headlights are very well done here. Sleek, and you got those brakes with the paint in the front too. Damn, that's nice. Check out the back. Normal detailing you see in the main line, with more defined red lights, I guess. Yeah, nice. Now, we got the last one coming. I think this is probably the most detailed yet. This was released in the recent Fast and Furious release. In this really nice, intense red, kind of red-orange color. Comes off more on the camera than real life, but again, nice detailing on the top. You can get check out the front vents there. I'll show you guys the front vents in a bit. You can see they did texture the plastic a bit for the vents. Look at that. Where's it the under? I don't know. But yeah, again, nice front detailing design. It's just one of those castings where it's just, you don't need anything on it and it just looks clean. Any release, any color, any wheel variation you put on it, it's just super nice. You know what? I think I rate it a 9 out of 10. Yeah, 9 out of 10. Again, I understand you can't have side mirrors sometimes. I'm not knocking how Chan and Nasada designed it, but I'm just saying maybe Rong Wong could have put some mirrors on it. No, it's all good. Definitely one of my favorites of all time. Supercars, that is. Alright, y'all. This has been a Speed Machines licensed review. See you next time.